There he goes. There he goes. All right, so today we're going to be working on doing some body work. My friend TJ's over. He's a lot better at it than I am. TJ. He's over there working on that side. We're not going to do all of it. We're just going to fix some stuff like this. There's some chunks missing right down here. You know, some chunks right here. The deck lid's separating in a couple spots. The back right here, I've done some body work on this before, but I'm not very good at it, so it's a little wavy. We're going to fix that. A couple of cracks and stuff like that. Just try to get the body work done, because I do want to get the car painted. I know I've been getting some comments of people who like the patina on the car, and it's nice patina, but I really like the color of Elkhart green, freshly painted. So we're working on the hood. I'm just working on some small little spots because it doesn't need too much. It actually doesn't have that much body damage, surprisingly. Well, this is where he's got this so far. He's ran around the car, done a whole bunch of spots, but mixing up some Duraglass right now to fix this, and yeah, I'll be looking pretty good. Well, we have some updates. Got some Duraglass on the hood. This side's all kind of sanded down and smoothed out already. This is nice. A little bit wavy on the sides, but still gotta finish up that. So much of a mess. I know a lot of people might be upset about me starting the body work because a lot of people like the patina on it, but I've always wanted to see this car with a fresh coat of paint. This car, in my mind, deserves it. So that's what this car is going to get. So it's coming along nice. We've still got a lot to go. So take a look at TJ's truck. So this truck's called Two-Face because it's kind of got two faces to it. You got your Freddy versus Jason on this side, which TJ's a big Freddy fan. And you got Pennywise, and then Cortez, I believe is right his name. It's been a while since I played Spyro. That's funny. Crash Bandicoot. Oh, brain fart. Then you got Crash on this side. Spyro's at the back. You got the little guy that has the egg that Spyro chases. All custom paint work. And Two-Face on the back. Of course, he's got this thing on bags. There's the convertible top to my 72. I mean, just completely custom. Well, that's starting to look really nice. Let's go over here. This is where he's been working. I mean, what chunk's missing out of the hood? And I think he did a little bit over here with the gills. Yeah, right down in here. That little chunk that was missing. Yeah, starting to look really good. Getting ready to paint this car in no time. Woo. And there he goes. I really like that truck. Especially that paint job on it. Usually he will leave a mile-long burnout, but he's got a motor. Never mind. Well, he's taming down a little bit. Oh, no. There he goes. There he goes. Well, TJ went home, so this is where he left off for right now. And it looks a lot better than it used to. We still got a lot to do down here. And up in here, this is looking pretty nice and smooth. And we got in here pretty good. So we got a lot of stuff to do. TJ's going to be coming over on the weekends and kind of working on the car little by little. So this is just kind of the start. So still got to do this back here. He wants to get some guide coat for that, and we'll have to remove the bumpers and the taillights and get into that there, which that'll be hopefully not too long from now. Got some stuff to finish up in here. So yeah, but it's looking pretty good. Pretty good so far anyway. I mean, I remembered eventually that we covered the engine. Just a little too late. So, there goes my charging whirler belt. Okay. Good idea to cover your engine when you're sanding on something right above it. To be fair, we should have removed the hood. But, yeah, well. And of course, that was yesterday, so I forgot. And now it cost me the ability to charge my battery. Yeah, anyway, yesterday it was getting pretty hot. We were getting pretty exhausted by the end of things. But I decided to pull it out this morning. I'm going to try to get some of this dust off of it. There's a lot more we still got to do, but the plan is to get this car painted hopefully within the next couple of weeks. We'll see. But did a little bit in here actually. So I don't have my vacuum system anymore, but I had left my tank and everything in here and decided to get that out. I got this thing finally mounted up, which looks a lot better, and no longer have to worry about that hitting something metal. But yeah, no, it was a productive day yesterday. It's going to take a little bit of time, and now that I've lost my my ability to charge the battery, I won't be able to drive it until I get a new belt. And this is funny. The keys to my C7 were sitting on a table in the garage, and TJ moved the table to get my old motorcycle out, and the keys were on the table, and he put them in his pocket so he wouldn't drop them, and then he went home. So I don't have the keys to my C7, so I can't even run to town to get a new belt for this car. So I'm kind of stranded here. That thing's got a dead battery. This thing can't charge. That thing, the key's in about 40 minutes away. So yeah, I'm kind of just stranded here. So there's really not much I can do to fix this car situation at the moment, but yeah. And it is, of course, going to be Elkhart green still. I love this color. This paint is horrible. So I actually want to show you guys one of the other reasons why I want to get this car painted, because this is absolutely ridiculous. So over here, I've got some cheap Dollar General masking tape. Do this one-handed. And let's see, I put that tape right here on the Corvette. Well, it didn't take a lot, but it took some. That's kind of the see right there, kind of the issue with this paint. They didn't prep this car when they repainted it, so the paint literally just flakes off. You know, masking tape, you know, you want to paint something in the engine bay and you want to tape off the fender or something, it's going to take the paint with it. So I kind of have to get it repainted. So I think the car deserves a fresh coat of paint. And like I said, this is cheap Dollar General blue masking tape. This isn't high quality automotive painter's tape, and it's just peeling the paint off of it. So I think she deserves a nice fresh coat of paint. I mean, it's not too bad for driver quality paint, but I just think it would look nice. And since we have the capability to do it, why not do it? We're also gonna look into getting some side pipe covers, because Kind of want to get those covered up. Keep having to tell people to watch out for the side pipes. But it's coming together, that's for sure. I'll be looking a lot nicer over the next couple of weeks. Well, actually, it's going to progressively get worse, then it's going to progressively get better. But we're hoping to knock this thing out. I think TJ was looking at getting the paint this upcoming week. We won't be able to paint it until, you know, the whole car's stripped down and then we got primer and all that. But yeah, we're hoping to get it done this summer for sure. But it's going to be a couple of videos worth. So this is kind of a series, I guess you could say, a little mini series on painting the car. I'm still going to be doing other videos in between it. So it'll be like a video here on the bodywork and then something else and another video on the bodywork and then paint and stuff like that. So it's kind of how I'm planning on doing this, because I know it's not going to be like 3 days and this car's getting painted. So I'm just going to have to work around that, which I've got other things we can do with this car. I just need to get my little belt situation fixed. But that's going to do it for part 1 of this little series of getting the Corvette painted. We got lots to do. TJ's going to be coming out here every single weekend, so we'll be showing you guys quite a lot of the process. When it's time to get the body ready for paint and stuff like that, we'll be showing you some of that stuff, some of the stuff we know how to do. But yeah, you know, if you want to see this car finally get a fresh coat of paint, you know, hit subscribe, keep up with the series and other stuff we'll be doing with the car. And like I said, I know a lot of people like the patina and driving it the way it is, but this car means a lot to me. So this car, for me, I kind of want the best for it. So I will be doing some other stuff, getting the seats redone, especially since this isn't the right seat and they're backwards. That's the passenger seat. This is a driver seat to a different 72. But I want to get the seats redone for sure. I want to finish up the interior, get the dash and stuff up here redone, get my fuel gauge working. You know, I want to get some speakers up here. I've got speakers back there, but not up here. But, you know, I want the best for this car. I got to get the top redone. TJ brought my top back, so this is my top. Now, for anyone who's ever worked on convertible Corvettes, especially C3s, and knows anything about their tops, this is actually pretty impressive. So working at Kaufman Corvette, tops was something that they did. It was one of the things they were really known for. And they said this is one of the best headers they had ever seen for a C3 Corvette ever. Because there's practically no rot, which is weird. But yeah, this thing's got like no rot on it whatsoever. It's got rust, some surface rust, some things here and there, but no rot. So the top's actually in pretty good shape. It just needs to be, you know, completely redone. And then I'm going to go with a stay fast top because they're nicer, and the vinyl tops, I don't really care for them too much. But anyway, I mean, I have so many plans for this car. I want it to look nice. So that's why I'm going to be doing all this work of getting it painted. So I'm sorry if you want to see it sticking around with the patina, but she's always destined to get repainted. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. And I'll just keep you guys updated on this car. I mean, she's going to be looking really good here shortly.